Once in a lush valley surrounded by forests, there lived a king named Devendra Raj, ruler of a small but wealthy kingdom. Though he had every luxury, silken robes, gold, and loyal servants, he was constantly anxious and fearful. He worried, what if my wealth is stolen? What if enemies rise? What if death comes early? No amount of riches could soothe him. His mind was a battlefield, even when the outside world was calm. One summer evening, a wandering monk entered the village on the edge of the kingdom. Dressed in simple robes and carrying only a bowl, he walked silently, smiling at every soul. He accepted what little food the villagers offered with grace. The king heard of him and called him to the palace. "You are a beggar," the king scoffed, "yet you seem calmer than I, the ruler. How?" The monk bowed and said softly, "Your Majesty, because I own nothing. Nothing owns me. What I have today may be gone tomorrow. I have made peace with change." The king frowned. "That's weakness. A king must control, must conquer." The monk replied, "Even a king cannot command the rain to fall or death to stop. Destiny changes like the river's flow. Acceptance is not weakness, it is wisdom." Weeks later, a great drought struck the kingdom. Rivers shrank, crops failed, the villagers panicked. The king spent all his gold to import grain, but it wasn't enough. The monk visited again. He said, "Your Majesty, you are trying to hold sand in your fist. The more tightly you grip, the more slips away." The king snapped, "So I should do nothing? Let my people starve?" The monk looked at the villagers and said, "You have two choices. Cling to fear or awaken. Share, serve, let go of pride." Then the king announced, "I will live like my people until this passes. Open the royal granaries. I need no gold when my people are hungry." The villagers were stunned. For the first time, the king walked among them without guards. He helped plant new seeds, carried water from distant wells, and ate simple meals beside children. His kindness inspired others. Even neighboring kingdoms, hearing of his humility, sent aid. As the months passed, clouds returned. Rain fell. Green spread across the valley again. The drought ended, but something else had also changed. The king's fear was gone. He laughed easily, slept soundly. His people no longer feared him. They loved him. The monk came one last time. The king greeted him as a friend. "I lost much, yet I feel lighter," the king said. "Was this your lesson?" The monk smiled. "No, Your Majesty. You learned it yourself. You realized what the Buddha taught, that everything changes. Suffering comes from clinging. Peace comes from letting go." The monk bowed and walked away, vanishing into the forest. The king built a small monastery at the edge of the village, where monks and villagers could sit together in silence or prayer. When power and fear are let go, peace and unity bloom. Destiny changes not with force, but with understanding, compassion, and acceptance. If you like this video, please subscribe the channel as a motivation and click the bell icon to get more videos.